Kai, Sin, at.
Hey, boy! Don't talk to me like that, boy! I'm Kratos, the god of black, boy!
Yo, word to everything I love. If you try to violate me like this, you're done. You understand me?
Kai is a really big streamer with over 6.5 million followers on Twitch. And recently, he did a giveaway slash, meetup, with his fans and stuff like that, in the middle of New York, in Union Square.
On Friday, we will be doing a huge giveaway.
Y'all about to see NYPD, bro.
security guard.
Look, police over there. Welcome to New York, bro. I'm telling you, it's a lot of y'all out there right now. Everybody who's out there, make sure y'all safe. Appreciate everybody who popped out for y'all, bro. We gonna make sure it's safe. Bro, we not gonna do nothing until it's safe.
Yeah,
we gotta make sure it's safe. Everybody's good. But
the construction site in the park was damaged, and people weaponized items from that site like paint cans, bottles, axes, and shovels. They were lighting fireworks and flash bombs. Ran through, this 69-year-old man who operates a sidewalk food stand was injured, items stolen.
Where did they hit you, sir?
I don't think they were expecting, that many people to be right there. They said there were like thousands of people, I wouldn't doubt it, And also, I'm not trying to hate on Kai Cenat, I don't hate Kai Cenat, I think he's pretty funny, from the clips that I've seen, he's a pretty funny streamer, a pretty funny guy, he makes me giggle, he makes me do the funny haha. I mean, do you know what is also huge? His following. And do you know where are they going? A huge city, New York City, So I mean, like, at the end of the day, what do you expect, There's gonna be a lot of people. If you have a huge fan base, there's gonna be a lot of people in a huge city. You know what I mean? With millions and millions of people in one place, you're gonna be like, oh, we all like Kai Cenat. We're gonna be thousands of people. That we're gonna go right there. Stuff like that. And it's just like to braid him and be like, oh, all of this is your fault. It's partially his fault because obviously we all know, poor planning, but I mean, also, I feel like also the part that is not his fault is, the people, because he can't control those people. I mean, yeah, you can control them in a certain type of way, but I mean, like, a lot of them are just like, a lot of them are fans, a lot of them are just like, hey, it's Kai Cenat, I happen to see him, I want to take a picture of him, I want to get a free PS5, free gift card, I want to get a free PC, stuff like that. I mean, I feel like that's also a reason why people are like, oh, I'm gonna go crazy, free stuff, because a lot of people do that, I mean, the majority of people, they're like more conscious, they're like, all right, it's Kai Cenat, I'm happy, my blood is pumping, I'm getting an erection, let's do this, stuff like that, you know what I mean? So I would like understand a little bit, but I mean, still just. That's not a reason why you should go crazy. That's not a reason why to act out of pocket, It's that small portion of people that are like, oh, go crazy, go stupid. Have you guys seen that meme?
Go stupid! Go crazy!
It's like stuff like that, a lot. Like the small portion of people are like, oh, this is the only way I can have fun. Like, no, do something better with your life instead of just dancing on people's cars, Oh, Kai Cenat's here? Oh, I'm gonna just go dance on people's property and destroy, public property where everybody goes to and just mess it up for everybody else. And the rest of Kai Cenat's fans, stuff like that. Which, I don't get why, stuff like that. It just gets me angry. They said it's not Kai Cenat's fault entirely, it's the fans. It's the people that are acting out of pocket. The small portion, I'm not trying to say that all of them are doing it. It's the small portion of people that, act out of hand. The majority of people they're like, all right, we're just here for Kai Cenat. We're not here to destroy property. We're not here to, mess with the bull. We're not here to get police involved with everything and stuff like that, They just want to go see their favorite creator, the majority of people. Stuff like that. It just kind of gets me mad a little bit, There's a lot of people, they're just trying to see their favorite friend. They're just trying to enjoy their time, seeing Kai Cenat. You know what I mean?
Fucking, we can't have shit!
Like, as you guys see, it's it's a small majority of people, doing these crazy things, and a lot of times, it doesn't help whenever people record. It doesn't help whenever people are like, oh, let's go see what this guy is doing. Let's record him, stuff like that, It's like it's just giving them the attention that they want, That's what they want. That's what they're there for, It just gets me mad. Stuff like that. It's like, there's just average hard-working people that are trying to pay their bills in New York, which I don't know why they still live in New York, but they still do. But they're trying to pay their bills, and they're trying to live their lives. And then you just have these crazy people just be like, oh, let's go just jump on the car and mess up a car, mess up the window, jump in their hood, jump on their roof, mess up their day, mess up their life, stuff like that, It's like, oh, their insurance got it, it's okay. Like, that doesn't mean you can just destroy someone's car just because they have insurance, It just gives them a whole nother process of being like, all right, I have to get my car, like fixed and stuff like that. I have to like go through all this process, just to like do whatever I need to do with this. I'm just a hardworking person, and then this happens to me, stuff like that. It just gets me angry, it gets me mad. Chill. And then one of them I do want to highlight is like whenever an old guy, he got punched. I want to highlight that one in specifically. Does it entirely show it? No, it doesn't show him getting punched. And right there you can see that, hey, this guy hit him, you see people stealing stuff. What goes in their mind? We're like, hey, let's go steal this old guy's stuff that is working hard. And we're like, yeah, let's just mess everything up for him. Stuff like that. I don't get it. It's... And guess what? This is all on Cenat. All these people that are doing all these bad stuff, they're probably not going to get punished for it. They're just probably going to get like $1 fine, because, for whatever reason, because New York is New York. And then, everything's just going to fall on Cenat, which, like I said, it's partially his fault because, poor planning. And, stuff like that, I mean, also on the other side, again, it's not entirely his fault because, he can't control his fans, They got out of hand, he can't control their actions, It just, like I said, it just gets me mad that, like, the average person can't have nice things because, the small percentage of people that are clout chasers that are like, oh, this is the only way I can have fun. Let's go destroy people's cars, stuff like that. And, a lot of people around the surrounding area, they're giving them attention, which I don't know why, because these people don't need attention. They don't deserve attention for destroying people's property, hardworking citizens, hardworking people, they're all citizens. I mean, like, there's just that small majority of people that are like, oh, I might have fun by destroying stuff. Like, bro, no, we're just trying to live life, and you do this to them. That old guy, he got smacked in the face, What he's trying to do? He's just trying to work a little stand, He's trying to work, stuff like that. No, people are like, oh, let's steal his food. Let's steal his drinks. Let's give him a good hit on the face. Let's give him a good sucker punch, Let's hit an old man, a defenseless old man against, a crowd of people, Which, they say it just gets me mad. It gets me angry, stuff like that. Really, I'm just a broken record at this point, It's like, could this have been mitigated entirely? Yes, Could this have been avoided with, good planning? Yes, very much yes. I mean, like I said, it's not entirely his fault, He tried to control the people, the people are just, too out of hand, Stuff like that. I want to get it away. Thank you. So in order for us to do that, we gotta... I just want to give a quick shout out, this is Atozy. This video, I just wanted to get that little quick segment because I couldn't find it and he found it, and I just stole it from his video. But anyways, like I said, it's like not entirely his fault. He didn't want it, stuff like that, this wasn't his attention. This wasn't Cenat's attention. Cenat's attention was to, meet up with the fans, give away PlayStation 5, PCs, stuff, just give away things and, have a good, fun, dandy time. And, just those little amount of people, they mess it up for everyone else, People can't have nice things. They just really, they can't, Because of those people that are like, oh, I'm gonna just go destroy people's property. You know, I can't even speak English. You know, my brain is just boiling at this point. You know, that wasn't his intention. His intention wasn't to write. It wasn't to do that. It was a meetup, and he was to give away free things. That's what it was for. I want to emphasize that. You know, he didn't have any bad intentions. I want to emphasize that. You know, he's a good man. He's a good person. It's just that, you know, he didn't have the good proper planning. I guess one thing I also want to mention is that, like, you know, if it's up a fan base like that, and like, don't you think that there should be some time? Don't you think there'd be a lot more planning for that? You know, not just go out in the wild, just go out in New York and just, you know, just do that. You know, there should be more. There should have been more planning. It's like if XQC had a meetup with his fans and he was like, hey, I'm gonna give out PlayStation 5s and stuff like that, you know? His fans would go crazy, you know? They'd just like go rampage around the city, you know, stuff like that. Imagine if PewDiePie did that in the middle of New York. And imagine if he did that, you know? That would be even. You know, I don't know, you know, it'd be, you know, it would be insane. It would be crazy, you know? It just. I don't know. There just needed to be more planning. That's really all it is. That's really where, you know, the nail hits the mark. You know, more planning. If there's more planning, you know, a lot of this wouldn't happen. You know, none of this would have happened. But yeah, I'm done being a broken record. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.